Yo, what is good, boys? Today, we had a crazy New York AM session. We literally pumped, I think, we dumped first 800 points, and then we pumped close to 2,000. I think it was like 1,400 points, actually, 1,500 points. And then we dumped again 1,000 points. And right now, I don't know where it's at. Tariffs are going crazy. Trump ended up putting a 90-day halt on all tariffs besides China. 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, they found out it was all fake news. Like, the market is going insane, right? And trading today, right, I was just messing around on a paper account, and I was just like literally longing and shorting just randomly, just like literally messing around on my paper account because I never trade it. And so, because I know I'm just not going to trade, I was in the VC with some of my boys, and I was literally just messing around, bro. And like, dude, I ended up blowing the because again, I wasn't using any strategy. I was just longing and shorting, seeing how much like truly like if someone entered like 1 micro right here or 10 micros, how much they would make. And bro, it's just insane. And once I blew the account, the paper account or whatever, I was like, bro, like imagine how many people today are trading their live accounts, trading their XFAs, or trading their evals. Just imagine. And you may click on this video and you might have been one of the people that ended up trading today. You may have passed your account, right? Because you traded on a day like today. You might have, there's nothing wrong with trading a day like today. It's just very, very improbable. You don't know what's going to happen. You're pretty much trading news, right? You're pretty much just trading like jerk reactions, knee jerk reactions, right? And I understand if you're trading like 1 micro or something, and you're pretty trusting in your strategy. Again, anything could happen in markets like these, but you're going extremely low risk where you're really only risking like $200, right? I understand that, right? But if you're like trading like normal size on a day like today on an eval, a funded account, or a live account, you're low key. That's just full porting, bro, and that just shows you that you are not ready to become a profitable trader. You don't have what it takes to become a profitable trader because you know good and well going into the day, unless if you literally had like 1 day left on passing your eval and you have a profit model already, you've already passed multiple accounts, and you know that full porting this account on this last day so you don't have to rebuild and pay that $50 is not a big deal. I understand that, okay? But if you're like legitimately trying to get past an account, right? You're trying to get your first payout, you're trying to get another payout, you're trying to get more money on your live account, and you're deciding to trade normal size or even heavier size on a day like today because you know how much money you could possibly make. Possibly, that word possibly is very, very important, right? There's always that small chance that you can. That's what it kind of reels you into taking that trade. You're like, oh, but I can lose a lot of money today if I put on like heavy risk. But dude, like we're moving like 200 points per 1 minute candle. Like, dude, I can make so much money. I can literally make so much money. And that's how you blow your account, right? And again, going into days like today, I didn't expect something like that to happen, right? All of a sudden, we just pumped. No one can expect that to happen. No one can expect that to happen. Literally, it's insane, but there was a guy that texted in my community that hedge funds, there was a hedge fund that ended up longing, and he is like a public position that everyone could see. And they literally longed right, like when market was dumping this morning, we were down like 800 something points. The hedge fund literally longed at a specific level that we were very, very like low, right? It looks like we were going to continue dumping. And then all of a sudden, it just pumped pumped, pumped. 2,000 points, 1,500 points, or whatever. Insane. That's some insider stuff, right? In my opinion, that's some insider stuff. Those are big hedge funds. Those are big dogs. I understand that, but like, you can't predict where the market's going to go, especially on a day like today, where up down up down. Oh, 90-day 90-day hold on this tariffs, pump, right? And then he says fake news, dump. Like you have no clue what's going to happen next. And deciding to trade on it today just shows deciding to trade on a day like today just shows that you are not patient. You are not patient. You're too focused on the money, and you want it now, right? You gotta understand, bro. I literally took one trade last week, and to be honest, I might not. Dude, am I speaking English, bro? I might not even take a trade this week. I might not even take a trade this week because price action is insane. We're moving so much, right? And we're moving so much, bro. And it's all just a bunch of knee-jerk reactions. It's all just based on emotions and people just buying and selling based off of whatever news is coming out. And it's just insane. It's just, in my opinion, not worth it. Unless if price really clears up this week, I probably won't take a trade this week, right? Again, because I don't need to click that button anymore. I've gotten to that point where I don't have that much FOMO or, oh, I need to take a trade. I'm bidding for a trade. I need to take a trade. No, like you got to realize you need to stop that because that is what truly is holding you back, right? You may have blown your accounts today. You may have passed it. If you passed it, you don't deserve it. You really do not deserve it. If you put on heavy risk today and you just randomly longed or randomly sold or randomly off of a fair value gap, oh, this is a good long here. Like you're just chasing price and you just want that dollar sign. You want to pass that account. You want to get that certificate. Okay? I promise you, the markets will take it back. If you did not deserve it today and you ended up passing your account, the markets will take it back. Okay? But like I just realized, like, bro, how many people ended up blowing their accounts today? How many people blew all of their money today trying to chase that bag? Right? They noticed how crazy market conditions were, how against them it could be, how bad it could be if they ended up in a negative trade. They understood that risk, but they still put on risk anyway because they saw the possibility of how much they can make on a day like today. And again, days like today, a lot of it is just gambling. You could tell me all of your CRT, quarterly theory, support and resistance, Wyckoff, like all these different insane enigma strategies. Like, yes, all of them work, but dude, like you're not a scientist at the end of the day. Like this stuff, like trading on days like today, you cannot, no matter what strategy you have, ICT, it does not matter, bro. It does not matter. There really is no algorithm when it comes to something like this. You cannot really predict something like this today. And if you did, you got lucky. I'm sorry, but you got lucky. Continue doing it for the next week. If we continue this price action pumping and dumping 1,000 points and see how it ends up, because it's not going to end well. You just need to realize times in the market that you need to trade and times that you don't. And right now, these past 2 months, especially this month, it's just not good. Trump is implementing a lot of stuff, trying to fix our country, and it's ruining a lot of day traders, right? And you just need to realize, especially if you're new, bro, if you're new to the markets, don't get discouraged right now. Do not get discouraged. These are the worst conditions I've ever seen in my life, right? As well as what a lot of other people I've seen. Like Trump is doing so much, being the first or coming in as a new president. He's doing so much, impacting the market so much. Biden never had any impact like this on the market, right? And just don't get discouraged. But if you are still, trying to get your first eval pass, and you blew your account today, bro, like just learn from the lesson and continue on, bro. Just be very patient going forward. Days like today where we're really pumping and dumping 1,000 points like it's nothing, don't trade. Don't trade. Just stay off the markets and move on. Continue with your day and show up the next day. That's all you can do in these market conditions. And I promise you, if you're able to do that, you are going to make it through rough times like these. Yes, it really, really sucks locking myself out for the 6th day in a row. Stuff like I really haven't taken a trade since last Wednesday. So what is that? Thursday, Friday. I haven't taken a trade in 3 trading days, which is pretty much like 5 or 6 like real life days, right? Like I haven't taken a trade in a minute, but I'm okay with that because I know that when markets return to normal price action, I'm gonna start printing bread. Okay, it's as simple as that. But right now, taking trades, not worth it. Not worth it at all. So hopefully I got my point across to y'all boys today. Hopefully y'all stayed safe in these markets today as well. Going forth, this week, be very, very careful. I don't know what's going to happen exactly, but we have CPI coming out. We have FOMC meeting minutes coming out, and that being public with Jerome Powell talking about cut rates and all that stuff. So we have no clue what's going to happen, especially with all the stuff that Trump's implementing. Be very careful going into this week. And yeah, boys, if y'all want to check into the Discord, completely free. I'll be left in the description, as well as if you want to look into my free WAP course I made for beginner traders. If you're trying to learn how to, day trade, you're trying to start, or you are, a beginner to trading and you want to improve your skills, if you're a little confused on specific things, I have a whole free course down in the description for y'all to learn off of. And yeah, that's it pretty much. But I appreciate y'all for all the support lately, and thank y'all for listening in today. And yeah, that wraps up the video. Peace out.